really care about us.
They got the opportunity to come meet us out right now. There's a nice, we vote. All of us vote, and we gonna remember this.
You vote.
You feel what I'm saying? We gonna remember when they couldn't come outside and talk to us because they too far in their ass. You feel me? We out here suffering.
No, you don't
we suffering. If I put somebody right now, you know how long it take the police to get here? You feel what I'm saying? It's wild, wild west out here, and they don't give a damn about us. They send this puppet, who ain't even from this community, to say nothing. To say nothing. To pacify us. The people who vote. The people who vote. The people who live here. You feel me? We getting treated like stepchildren in our own neighborhood. Why'd you come here? I'm trying not to cuss. Why'd y'all come to this neighborhood? Why does our 911 not work? Why when we call code enforcement to get some of these homeless people away from us, we get no answer for 4 or 5 months? Why is that? Why are we on our own? Why are we giving y'all police a paycheck? Why are we giving the city council a check? They not doing no work. We gotta we gotta police our own community, like the Black Panthers did in the end. You feel what I'm saying? You don't care about us. So when we vote, hey, when everybody vote, remember this. Remember they never let us in. Oh, I vote. And that ranked choice voting is unconstitutional. That should be removed. One vote. One person, one vote. That's it. Because up there they playing political cheers. Mayor Libby was hooked with Willie Brown and them. They won Little Clone Society. And Galvin Newsom gonna be the next president. Because they all politically kissing. They don't do no work. They don't do no work. They haven't solved homelessness. They haven't solved jobs in here. And hold on, why is everybody leaving and rent ain't going down? That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's bullshit. Everybody leaving this city and the rent ain't going down. Why? Because these corporations are buying the houses. It's not the individual sellers. All these corporations is buying the houses, so they set a false market. Period. They bet. Libby bet on that tech and lost. Why the f we ain't winning if it ain't a capitalist society? If it's a capitalist society, we should be winning.
Look, I believe that this came out of Chicago, this before the last election. Black voters, and particularly black men, are done with these Democrats. And so look, let's talk about this on a macro level instead of, the big level. So this is coming out of these cities across the country, from Chicago to Philly to New York to LA to Detroit, you name this. These are the largest populations of black people across the country in these cities. They are run top to bottom by Democrats. They have been run top to bottom by Democrats for decades and generations at this point. These people do absolutely nothing. And black people are starting to get the memo. And like I said, it's a national conversation as well, but it's definitely more of a local conversation, because this is what happens in these local communities. These black Democrats get in, they do absolutely nothing. They say, oh yeah, black people, we're gonna be here for you, we're gonna fight for you, whatever. They do absolutely nothing, and black people are starting to get the memo. God knows in the 2024 election, we got the memo. Now they need to start getting these do-nothing Democrats out of office in their local communities.